Can you guys hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Yep. All right, I'm back. Hi, I'm Black Dragon, and welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. And as always, I'd like to thank you all for tuning in from wherever it is in the world that you happen to be. That's my dog, Braveheart, the Magnificent Conqueror, Lionhearted III. And I guess there's a full moon out or something like that, so he's at the top of his domain. Those of you who haven't watched this show before, we're a biker news network and a biker lifestyle magazine. We talk about motorcycle club stuff mostly, and we talk about biker stuff. And sometimes we venture off into a little politics or whatever's going on in the world that captures our attention. If you like this show and the things that we talk about, please share our videos. And if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel. Oh man, he's captured yet another woman. Oh, hey, Boosie. This guy gets more women than I do. So anyway, we're gonna... Oh yeah, I gotta remind you, we are Black Dragon Biker TV on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So please check us out. Our podcast, The Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos, and our online news magazine, BikerLiberty.com. Okay, so we're going to talk about a subject that I promised you about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I got so much response to it, I just haven't had time to get back to it. So this is not how I wanted to do it. I'm doing these questions of the day. And I got so many people that want to know, that are asking these questions of the day. I got to really figure out how to best do it, because I wanted to include you guys' videos in, and a few of you guys have sent me videos, and I just haven't had the time to edit it all. I'm trying to finish my book, so I'm just woefully behind. But I wanted to get to the topic for you guys. So what I'll do is take those videos that you sent me and intersplice that into other videos. So we'll still get you guys words in. It just won't be on top of this video, but we'll put them in other ones. So I think it'll still be cool. But anyway, I got asked a question of the day, which you guys can go back and see that video with the question of the day in it. And some of you guys are going to say, Black Dragon, you need to take care of that cough. But I haven't been coughing all day. I don't start coughing, damn it, until I want to have my video. And then all of a sudden, I'm coughing. It's really ridiculous because I haven't coughed one time all day. But anyway, the question of the day, and you guys can go back a few videos back and see the question of the day. A guy sent me a question talking about he was upset and he wanted to know, based on the trouble his club was getting and this, that, and the other, if 1%ers are so tough, why won't they fight me one-on-one? So I get this stuff. I want to know what the hell you guys want from me when you send me a question like that. What do you want Black Dragon to do? You want me to make the world great for you by putting an abracadabra up and telling you that's against the law, no one should be doing that? Okay, that's against the law, no one should be doing that. You want me to say that's against your First Amendment rights and they can't do that to you? Okay, that's against your First Amendment rights and no one can do that to you. You want me to say, just call the police on them and you'll be okay? Is that what you want me to do? Will that make it okay? Just call the police on them and you'll be okay. Did that change anything for anybody? Because whenever the reason I say this, I get this question 25 times a week. I just wish I could show you the emails. Black Dragon, why do they do this? Black Dragon, why do that? Black Dragon, Black Dragon, Black Dragon. Look, I'm having a hard time keeping my own MC together. I can't be responsible for what happens with you and your MC. When I started doing this channel, it was really to just help people where they wouldn't be running into so much of this stuff by telling you what was out there. Because some of you guys really didn't know, or you didn't understand, so we try to give you an understanding. This is what you could face. I've gotten so much back. There was this one idiot that we used to call the Desert Rat who spent 3 years making video after video about what a commie I was, what a communist, what a anti-American. I'm teaching people to bow down to one percenters. 3.5 years I dealt, 3 years I dealt with this guy, this moron. Video after video after video. I'm not telling anybody what you have to do. I don't give a damn what you do. What you do on your motorcycle with your motorcycle club is every bit entirely 100% your beeswax. I will tell you my experiences and what I've seen, and maybe that might help you in your area, maybe it might not. All protocol is different. All protocol is local. And the things that Black Dragon did to get his motorcycle club by 5 years ago might not be working for you today, but it gives you a place from which to draw some context on solving the problems that you solve. And I must be helping a little because I probably get 20 letters a day that say, thank you for saving my life. I got a letter from a guy just the other day that had an issue, big bad issue with a dominant club, and they wanted to kill him. And based on the things he learned, he set up a meeting. He went to this meeting by himself. There is respect given, respect back and forth, and he came out of there okay, not having to look over his shoulders anymore. And he wrote me that letter. And he made a video to tell the world, thank you, Black Dragon, for helping me. And I never met the guy a day in my life. All I did was made a few videos. And that's why I make these videos. If I can help you, anyone, if I can help save a life or an ass whooping, well, that's what I do it for. Nothing else. And when I make a video like this, I get in trouble. Invariably, there's someone that's screaming, oh, so you're a 1%er now. You're talking about my life. You're talking about our world. You don't know nothing about this world. You don't have any relationships. Don't listen to Black Dragon. He doesn't have relationships. He doesn't know any of us. And I challenge anybody to show me a video where I've ever talked about how to be, act, get into how the inside of a dominant motorcycle club. I don't know. I don't know what their secret codes are. I don't know their secret handshake. I don't know what they talk about in their meetings. I've never been in one of their damn meetings. I can't tell you how to be a 1%. I get these videos. I get these. What's the difference between a 1%er club and another club? Well, on the inside of those clubs, I couldn't tell you. Maybe they hold up their right hand to Bathsheba and I don't know. Have no damn idea. What I can talk about is the relationships and the situations and the issues we've run into. That's what I talk about. So, just to keep the record straight, people like to make up stuff. Keep the record straight. I talk about what I've seen and how 99 percenters, family clubs, traditional MCs, whatever you want to call them, RCs, social clubs, how those clubs have to interact with the dominant clubs. That's what we talk about. The interactions. How do you make it through this interaction or that interaction? No different than me telling you how to survive a tornado. I'm not a tornado, but I can absolutely tell your ass if you go underneath a bridge and a tornado's coming, you will die. They tell you that all the time. Whatever you do, don't go under a bridge. You better find a gully and get in it, a depression in the ground, or just lay flat on your stomach with your hands over your head, but don't you go underneath that damn bridge. So that's what I talk about. I talk about how we survive. Well, not even really that. I give you alternatives, because nothing's stopping you from gathering your boys up, standing in a circle, and telling the world to kiss your ass. And there are motorcycle clubs that do it. And they do just fine. You gotta walk the walk you got. If you got those kind of guys, that's the walk you walk. If that's not your lifestyle, then you walk a different walk, one of compromise, of obeying whatever rules that are out there. And if you ask Black Dragon, oh yeah, well you didn't know, oh that's a rule that's out there. I didn't say whether or not I follow it. I didn't say anything about my club. When I talk to you guys, I'm not talking to you about my club. We've been around 47 years, 48 years in just a few months. The issues you guys have, we don't typically have those issues. We've been, all that stuff got settled decades ago. You guys that are coming out with new clubs and you got new things you got to worry about, that's kind of what this is for. So I don't understand when you're always running up to me talking about your rights, your civil liberties, your Second Amendment right. Look, if you guys were half as bad as you claim to be, the video would not be, why are they picking on us? The video would be, did you see the dirty 151 boys handle them cats over there? That would be the video. That ain't the video. Because you guys ain't half as tough in real life as you would have us believe. And that's okay. Really it is. Nobody is really as tough as they want to be. We all want to be a measure or two tougher than we already are. Even the tough guys. You hear from the weightlifters all the time. You go up to a weightlifter, hey man, no homo, but your arms are looking really good, bro. Oh man, I'm out of shape. Well, shit, if that's out of shape, I tell you what, I didn't mean to say that curse word. I'm trying to stop cursing again, so you guys help me get back there. So, people are never where they want to be. But when you take it to the point that all we hear is mouth, it's just ridiculous. Some of you guys, so I just want to get it straight, because I'll get this on this video. I carry my Glock. 9 guys pull you over and they all each have Glocks. How many of them do you take out before they get you? And that's what you think about when it really happens. That's what you really think about. Like, gee, I didn't know everybody was bringing a Glock to the party. Now, at this point, thank you very much for that donation, Trevor. At this point, you have to ask yourself, is this worth it? And that's the whole question. Is it worth it? What is worth it to you? When it comes to dealing with dominant motorcycle clubs, they've made up their mind what it's worth to them. They already know. What's up, Jared Cook? So, It's a lot of us that don't know, or that are not willing to go that extra step, which comes down to, and people are going to be mad at me, wow, you could have said that in 5 minutes. We're 16 minutes in, you're just now getting to the point. Yeah, that's kind of how my videos go. So, it comes down to the crux of this video. Why won't they fight us one-on-one? This ain't no game, man. And nobody's in this game. Nobody's in this lifestyle to impress you. What's up, Insane Throttle? You have to teach me how to do a live while I'm riding. No, bro. I get too much hell for this. A guy made a whole video about me driving a car while doing a live, and you saw that video. It was terrible. I felt like I had robbed the world of something. But anyway, Insane, it's good to see you. Insane Throttle from our Hollywood James Massacari from Insane Throttle Biker News Network. You guys got to check him out, Insane Throttle Biker News, on Facebook and on YouTube. And also, he's got just a hell of a channel out there. His main crux is the radio. And so everywhere you might find podcasts is Insane Throttle Biker News. So, Spotify and all those places. Spotify is his big channel. They've sponsored him. So we're proud of him for that. He's also got a radio program coming out. And that radio program is going to be an actual radio station, not just a podcast with all kinds of people on it, including myself, with our channels. It's going to be really cool. So anyway, getting back to this thing here. Every neighborhood you go into, every society, every place, it has a culture, a subculture, and a counterculture. It has legal culture. It has illegal cultures. It has all of these things that exist. And I remember my friend. He had a father who had one arm. And this father was an amazing man, lived in New York. I tell a lot of stories. I feel like this guy was a father of mine, although I never met him. But all the stories that this friend of mine would tell me about him, I would take these stories and apply them to my own life. Kind of interesting. And he told me the story about how his father started a trash company in a New York area. And he bought 3 trash trucks. And he started collecting trash. So one day he gets a knock on his door. Some guys drop by and say, hey, listen, we noticed you've been collecting trash. Congratulations on your business. They hand him an envelope. He says, what's this? Oh, this will be the envelope that you'll deliver us our percentage for your business protection. And the guy was like, business protection? Yeah, you're going to pay business protection. And he peacefully and politely and blatantly told him to kiss his rear end. Well, a couple days later, one of his trash trucks burned up. So the guys come back. Hey, notice one of your trash trucks burned up. You can pay us our business protection tax so no more of your trash trucks burn up, or you don't have to. That was ugly. It was against the law. It was against his First Amendment rights, his civil rights, his rights to do business, Fair Trade Practices Act. It was against the Antitrust Act. It was against a whole lot of crap. But the old man decided that the cost to do business was part of those costs. And so he handled what he had to handle to feed his family. See the same thing going down in places like Chinatown, and it happens all over the world. And the funny thing is, you guys know that. I'm not teaching anything here. This is known stuff. When you're going to school and the bully comes to get your lunch money, your milk money. Now, there's several kinds of people. There's the kid that's going to fight the bully every day. He's going to get a black eye every day, but he's going to eat lunch every damn day. There's the other kid that's going to give up his lunch money and damn near starve to death. He's going to look like, you know, them birds that get in the nest and four of the birds eat and they pick on the one little bitty baby bird. And that bird doesn't get to eat and starves to death even though there's plenty of food in the nest. That's what one of the guys will be. He'll be like that baby bird that he's going to starve to death. He'll never eat a meal. Then there's another kind of guy that says, look here, man, I can't give you all my lunch money. I got to eat. This is the only meal I get a day. Tell you what, I'll give you my milk money. And there'll be people that say, no way, that guy's a coward. And for you, that's fine. Keep your lunch money. Nobody's hating you for that. Thank you for that donation I just got, that $25 donation. Thank you so much. That's how that works. But and so if you ask Black Dragon, I'm not telling you what to do. I'm not telling you what to do. You make that decision on your own. Well, what does your club do? Well, that's not your business. We don't talk about it. We're talking about you. What you gonna do? How you gonna work it out? So I've given you some pointers, some ideas, and then as a grown-ass man, you got to work that out. So, Jared, if you send me a shot of moonshine, I promise to take it. So, that's what I want you to know. Why won't they fight me one-on-one? I bet you didn't ask them to fight you one-on-one. I would be willing to bet you when you were talking to those guys and they were telling you what they wanted you to do, because don't act like you can't get a one-on-one with them. You probably can. And then after the one whoops you, then they probably all whoop you. Don't act like you couldn't get a one-on-one. I know you didn't say, well, I tell you what, if you take off your... yeah, I know you didn't say that. Almost never do. But the idea is that a dominant club is out to dominate. And when it comes to stuff like patch policing and stuff, a lot of clubs are out of that. They ain't dealing with that no more. There's too much goes into that. They don't need negative public relations, but that doesn't mean if you get caught out somewhere or you get ran into somewhere that you might not have to answer for whatever you ain't doing that's up to speed in your neck of the woods. And it's not a play thing. People ain't got no time to play with you. They're going to handle that business and move it along. Hey, Black Dragon, good to see you on Tuesday. Favorite show, Hollywood and Black Dragon. Well, thank you. Someone says, Ironhead says everyone's a tough guy till they meet one. We all are. Hell, I'm tough. Well, you guys, sometimes you guys, I'll pop off so fast. Oh, yeah, blah, 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 blah. We're all tough. But if someone says, like, well, just will meet me out on I-5 and 288. I don't have time for that. You hear YouTubers say it all the time. You'd never say that to my face. We're men. We're men, and those of us that are bikers, if we're not Sigma males, like oh boy, you guys know who I'm talking about, the great Sigma male. If we're not Sigma males, we're alpha males. And as such, we tend to be, crybabies. We tend to be overly concerned about nothing, especially somebody encroaching upon our maleness. We try to make a U-turn in the street here so I can stay in the lights. You still see my face. So, what I want you to know is dominant clubs are about being dominant. They've already made up their mind what they got to do what they got to do. So ain't nobody's going to fight your ass one-on-one. You know, all motorcycle clubs have these kind of rules. And when you're new to the motorcycle club world, you might not know these rules. Some of these rules are like, hey, I fight, we all fight. That's what being in the group is. They don't never send one Marine out. Unless it's a sniper. And I think he gets a buddy. He's got to have a guy to say windage, wind, elevation. But they don't send one Marine out. They don't send one guy in the submarine. They send a crew. That's dominating. Colin Powell used to call it shock and awe. We hit them with so much force, they don't want no more. That's what it's all about. Burn up one of them trash trucks. See if you're going to keep talking that noise. If I'd known you were going to burn up my trash truck, I'd have paid you sooner. Unless you want to sleep in them suckers. You got 2 left. You want to sleep in them every night? You want to spend a night in them trucks? Because that's what you're going to have to do. So, and that's fine. There are some guys that'll sleep in that truck every night. Can't wait till they catch somebody trying to catch it on fire. And hey, those guys are out there. There's all kinds out here. You just got to figure out which kind you are. Once you get you figured out, you'll be able to take your stake in the world. So don't come on my channel with all this First Amendment, rights, civil rights. They can't do this. I'll go to the cops. I don't want to hear it. I've heard it all before. And what we see is 99% of the clubs fall into some kind of order as it is in the world. The world has sharks and minnows in it. And even among the minnows, there's bigger minnows and smaller minnows. You know where you fit in on the minnow chart. To a killer whale, a shark might be a minnow. So even the sharks get ate up. So that's what happens. Thought I would just take 28 minutes, 53 seconds of your time. Hello. Yeah, I'm live. How you guys doing? Oh. Howdy, folks. Welcome to Black Dragon Biker TV. Young folks, they know what being live is. Black Dragon Biker TV. Check us out. Black Dragon Biker TV. Make sure to subscribe. So, you know, Braveheart doesn't like anybody. He's trying to protect me. So anyway, I just thought I would take up 29 minutes and 41 seconds of your time to get that out there. Somebody said a better question is let me make this turn here. Somebody said, oh, I don't know about that, man. I'm not even going to go there. I think this video probably did it all. If you want more, ask Hollywood. Hollywood sends people to me. I'm sending people to Hollywood now. So anyway, thought I would do that. Because I get sick and tired. It's just like every day now. And I thought I would let you guys answer it, and I was really impressed with all the answers I got, because people are really, after watching this show for 3.5 years, almost 4 years, some of you guys are really starting to gel in. You really, I think many of you guys could run this show yourselves, which is really cool. You're understanding the stuff. You're having less negative interactions with clubs. You're starting to have much better times, more fun times on the motorcycle. A lot of motorcycle clubs wouldn't go through any hell at all if you just spent time being a motorcycle club, riding motorcycles, going on field meets and being with one another out in the biker world. You guys would have a blast. But you want so much to be on the biker set. And being on the biker set in the biker clubs, drinking and interacting, not necessarily being on your motorcycles. And in that set, you guys run into these problems. Just got a question yesterday. Black Dragon, can you do a video about the top 10 things not to ask someone when you go to a biker club open to the public? He told me he had a friend that he took to a bike club, and this actually happened to me. He had a friend he took to a bike club, and he almost had to fight his way out of the damn bike club. He had to put his friend in check in front of everybody because he's in the bike club asking these dumb-ass questions that you don't ask in bike clubs. So I thought that might be cool. I've never done that before. I've never done that video. So I might do that video. Anyway, got a lot going on in the world right now. A lot of craziness. So I want my bikers to be careful. We got guys out there running over motorcyclists all over the world. Just happened over in Berlin. Islamic jihadists, I guess that's the best way, terrorists, whatever you want to call them, ran over 5-6 bikers just because he was pissed off, wanted to kill bikers, thought he could get more bang for the glory over in Berlin. I guess you can't really get a gun so readily, so they're using a car. And I can kill more people on motorcycles than I can if I just go hit a bunch of cars. People are doing this. Guy killed a man up in Wisconsin. He wanted to kill a white guy, so he targeted a Harley Davidson. You know, nothing but white guys drive those. You guys surely don't know any black people with Harley Davidsons, do you? That doesn't exist. So, there you go, Black Dragon. Topic, what not to do in a motorcycle clubhouse. Yeah. Oh, well, absolutely, Ironhead. I've done that one before. It was called Meeting and Greeting One Percenters. But it wasn't necessarily to this level. So we'll see what we can do with that. Listen, I got 102 people looking. I've had as much as 107 on here. 59 thumbs up. Give me some more thumbs up, people. I could use them. Help beat that algorithm that they throw at us. And we're almost at 50,000 subscribers. We're like, oh my goodness, so close. We're like 49,100 today or something. And I got to tell you, I only ever wanted to get to 10,000. That's all I ever targeted. So to be at 50,000, right on the precipice of it, is something I never thought I would see. And that means like 100,000 could be possible. It's not like Casey Neistat and his millions and millions, but I'm certainly at 57 years old fat guy with big titties, they always tell me, the people that want to body shame me. To be an old fat guy, I'm pretty happy with 49,100 subscribers. I'm tickled pink. And I would really like to have 50,000. And it looks like we're going to do that. And that's higher than my wildest expectations. So I certainly appreciate it. Want to thank you guys for, oh, wow, 82 that fast. Thank you so much for that. Look, man, we're doing great stuff out here. Please check us out at the Dragon's Lair Motorcycle Chaos. That's our podcast. We play a lot of these, and then we give you some new ones that you won't get on my other stations. I'm trying to get my Instagram up to 10,000. We're at 2,300 and something now. So if you'd go over to Black Dragon Biker TV on Instagram and give us a like over there, follow, we'd certainly appreciate that. And BikerLiberty.com is our online news magazine. I've got a thing with this ring company. They saw my rings, so Gothic rings, and they're giving me a discount code. You can get 20% off. So you'll start seeing that appear on my feeds on you'll see those ads for that ring stuff. If you use my code over at Gothic Rings, Black Dragon, you'll get 20% off. And we get a little kickback too. So if you like biker rings and those rings you can punch people with, that although mine are for show, I don't do that. But if you like those rings, please go to Gothic Rings. They got the best and the coolest rings, and you can see links to them. I'll have a link in this description. And like I say, we get a little kickback from it, and you guys get 20% off. So the high tide rises all boats, as we say in the Navy. Also, we got a deal coming up with a soap company called Hero Soap. And they've just sent me some bars of their soap. And the cool thing about them is they give money to military people and vets, some of every one of their sales. So look for that. You'll start seeing me advertise their stuff. We just got an agreement together. So, it's getting kind of cool. I'm starting to get advertisers and stuff, and that's really cool. And if you guys know somebody that wants to advertise on Black Dragon Biker TV, please let them know we're here. Listen, BlackDragonsGear.com. You can get all my latest books and t-shirts and things. I love you guys. I've had a great 3.5 years with you, and we just keep moving forward. Please be careful out there. We've got all kinds of social unrest, people trying to start a civil war, people trying to start a race war, people trying to, got a whole bunch of people doing a whole bunch of crazy things. And we still have the same old enemies we always had. It's just picking up more. So governmental control, people are saying that they're lying about COVID-19, which is something none of us have ever seen before. This is the craziest shit in the world. 2020, like, nobody's laughing at Asian people for wearing masks now. That used to be the funniest damn thing. When you saw them Asian people in the store, like, hey, man, really? We're in America. Cut that out. Really? I mean, do you really think you need that? Come on. Come on, Asian guy. Now the Asian guy's laughing. Really? Really? You got that shit on your face? Huh? Really? Really? I thought we were in America! Yeah. Times change. Anyway, you guys take care. I'm Black Dragon, your host. That was my 2 cents. I'd love to hear your 2 cents down in the comments section below. My dog brother and I would like to thank you all for tuning in and let you all to know to get skinny.